Salomon was obviously like a big company, successful, but it felt, there's not many times in the industry where it felt like this huge company kind of just had a bunch of money and success, gave it to like certain types of people that were like very willing, I mean, to be playful with it, where you don't really see anything that loose. Like I still don't even feel like I've seen many brands go that loose, and then it succeeded really well, where it's like, oh, that's maybe a little bit, I mean, it was a good mix of people, but it was from the outside being like, damn, they got a really good thing going, and it doesn't feel too prescribed or like constructed joke. It was more just like, whoa, like that's working.
Yeah, I kind of missed like the heyday of snowboarding, like contracts a little bit. Like some of my best friends, like Hannah and Leanne, and those guys are just like a couple years older than me, where like they were like in it when it was crazy. But I feel like I caught the tail end of it with Salomon, and Salomon was unique in the way that kind of a perfect circumstance of a big French brand that made the decision to launch snowboards, and Brad Stewart was able to convince them that like it had to have autonomy in order for it to work, or it was dead in the water. And so I think like under the umbrella of this huge brand, they had the resources and the budget, but also the brand was like looking the other way. They didn't really care. They were like, you're doing what in Oregon right now? Like, okay. And so there were a lot of resources, and it was definitely like sharing the resources and like the love. And it was like, like I said, they sent me to Valdez like right after starting. It was insane. And I was, just like, I can't believe I'm here. This is so fun. And it was like just a cool time. The content was like really fun. Yeah.
And also, if you think about too, a lot of times with brands and brand managers that have been in the game for a long time, they do things that are safe. They do things that they know, where you have Hava, who's just getting this job as the marketing position. He sees Tanner and he sees some potential in Tanner. He says, we're going to bring you on full time. And Tanner's trying to make his name as a filmmaker. All these young riders like Jed and Bodie and Luif and Desiree and myself are all kind of just trying to figure out how to make it. So there's this kind of collective energy of people who were all pretty fresh, that were all trying to figure it out and kind of coming up at the same time, where there wasn't that old jaded marketing manager that's been in there for 50 years. It's like,
this is how we did it. Fucking
exactly.
Yeah.